One. Are we late, everyone?
Yeah,
We're
we're late.
late. I'm sorry,
We're
guys.
late.
Listen, I forgot what
It's,
time it was. I'm sorry. I'm late by 2 minutes. Can you guys forgive me?
yeah, it's fine. We were talking about Illinois. We were discussing Illinois probably at too much length.
Yeah, but guys, welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone's having a phenomenal day, night, afternoon, midnight, wherever you are in the world. I'm certain I have a great day myself, and you can hear we are here with Real Text Politics, and of course,
Hello.
Small Village Polling.
Now it's the smallest
The
village.
smallest village. Hey, you were more accurate than Ann
Yes,
Seltzer, so you got credit for
yes,
that.
dude. We had Trump +3, Iowa, and Sulzer and Harris +4. We were only off 10. Sulzer was off by like 16. So
Yeah, so there's a lot to get to. We got to talk about the current state of the race, what's happening in Pennsylvania, talk about the House, look at some trends because we're finally getting more results. And um, Tuesday was just a complete what's the word for it to describe it? A complete beatdown.
Mhm.
What bloodbath?
Yeah, and now we're getting reports from Axios and whatever that the Democrat civil war has just started. So there's a lot to get to. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below. And of course, join the channel. Again, guys, these are all great ways to support the content. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or just want to support the channel even further, best way is sending super chats via the chat. Again, I read through as much chat as possible, but usually super chats the best way to get your questions answered. And already we got a couple super chats to read through. Luke for 5. Mr. Last few streams are from Mississippi and live in Thompson's district. Anecdotally, the number of base black voters appears to be skyrocketing. Well, listen, we're getting precinct results out of Milwaukee, Chicago, some other big cities. I think Trump cracked 20% of the black vote. I know that's what the exit polls are showing, but I mean, like, it was like 30-point trends.
I'm pretty sure the Delta moved right by like quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Trump got over 60 in Mississippi of all places. He got
yeah,
over Bush margins there.
Mississippi voted right of Louisiana. I never saw that coming.
yeah. So I
And
mean,
it's probably gonna do that from now on because Louisiana is more urban. So
I really believe he cracked 20% of the black vote. Like, we're getting more precinct data, but the first little bit we're seeing out of Milwaukee and Chicago and states like Mississippi, I think he cracked 20%. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what it shows right now.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see the precinct data out of Harris County.
Yeah, I am too. I'm very places like Harris. I'm curious about Madison also.
One thing I want to say, imagine telling somebody that Texas would not only swing right, but trend right compared to the nation.
I love it.
Vote right of Florida.
I never thought that was gonna happen.
No, Texas moved to the right. No, Texas was more right wing of Florida, but Florida still voted for Trump by 13. Imagine telling someone that.
I would have said you're crazy, you're full of it, but that's what happened. Superior Carolina for 2. Wrap your latest unacceptable. The New York Times calling PA. So the AP called it, but for whatever reason, Bob Casey's not conceding. This is ridiculous. It's over.
So I think if someone told me that Texas would be R+14 this year, I probably would have thought the New Mexico would go red.
I mean, it's still trended right considerably, but
Well, dude, Arizona is going to vote for Trump by more than New Mexico voted for Harris. So
And
oh
Carrie
my
Lake
gosh.
no,
and Carrie Lake
screw New
might still win.
Mexico. New Jersey is going to be closer than Arizona.
That's just nuts. But yeah, so Lord Rhino for 2. Fox called Arizona for Biden. That's real. Ben Snacks for 2. Ranked choice got destroyed in Colorado and Oregon. Yeah, the ranked choice voting stuff's dead. It's dead. Reasonable.
We still don't know about Alaska yet.
I think it's dead, but reasonable.
Also, non-zero chance. New Jersey and Georgia might swap colors in 2028.
Don't even say that. That would hurt my brain. Reasonable to sim for 5. So I've been hearing Rubio might get a position in Trump's cabinet. If he does, do you think DeSantis gets a seat? I honestly hope he does. He might, but I think RFK said he doesn't want Rubio. So I don't know.
Kennedy doesn't want Rubio. Trump probably does, and Trump's probably not going to get. RFK is probably not going to be given that big of a role outside of
I
health.
think they're probably going to come to compromises.
Yeah,
so,
it's not
RFK
like
will get
Secretary
to
of
fix
State.
some of it.
It'd be like
Yeah.
something like big, but not that. Take up for 5. Trump at 48 hours. Called Putin Iran ceasefire. Hamas calls for end war. Hopeful peace with China, and it has the first woman as the White House chief of staff.
Yeah.
Not only that, but now you got Democrats
Yeah, here's
saying...
the thing.
Oh, go on, sorry.
Yeah, because one thing I want to say is China is one of the worries I had for a Trump Vance administration because Vance, for example, has been very hawkish on China, kind of how the Dems are on Ukraine, but for China. And I'm kind of glad that RFK is in there because RFK has a like more like kind of wants to more cooperate with China viewpoint. So I think that will definitely move kind of Trump and Vance to not being as hawkish as they would have been otherwise.
I
So
just
I think that's a net positive.
I just love the fact that Trump has not even taken the oath of office, and already the world's getting better.
Dude, did you see the migrant caravan is
Yeah,
decreasing already?
going away. It's trying to go away already. And now, like, you guys see the Target thing? You know how they keep saying Happy Holidays now? They've been saying that for years now. Now they're
Yeah.
saying Merry Christmas now. We are winning. So
Oh yeah, and I
Brought
think
back Merry Christmas,
think,
dude. And he hasn't even
think-
taken office yet.
this is real.
and I think Qatar also banned H-word officials from the country.
All right, General Hydra for 2. So the House, the Republicans got the majority. It looks like we'll get to that in a second. Water filter salesman for 2. Thune told Trump to stay out of the Senate race. Well, he can stick it. Thune does not have any right to say that. Trump has the mandate to do whatever the hell he wants. He can do whatever.
Yeah, he carried all of their asses. Like I was just talking to a friend of mine at school actually, and he pointed that out to me. He was like, dude, Trump carried all these people.
And they're
Like
saying, oh,
they
stay out
have
of the
no right
race.
to tell. They have no right to tell him to stay out of it. Yeah.
He can do
So
whatever he wants. I mean, he has the mandate. He got the majority of the vote, and despite California counting more votes, the popular vote hasn't moved. It hasn't moved.
mhm.
It's still Trump plus 3. So
Did you see Holly?
They're estimating the final result is going to be Trump plus 2. So Mark Mitchell is going to be vindicated, dude.
Yeah, he was vindicated. Ronald Garcia for 5. Can't believe Trump got Bayer County with a 9. Was unexpected. That yeah, Texas is just crazy. I still cannot believe some of these margins. Like Harris County, what happened here?
Like really, what safe blue states are left after this election though? Like Vermont and
Vermont,
Maryland.
Massachusetts, Maryland.
And Massachusetts very likely could be likely next election.
I wouldn't go
though.
that far.
So like,
No,
dude,
I don't know. Probably not.
it was only D
but I
plus
think-
20. It was only D plus 20. So if we get like another medium shift, it could easily be within 15.
Maybe.
I don't know if it flips, but I don't know if
Well,
it.
no, not
I'm
flips, but it's close.
Yeah,
I've been predicting this. Because here was the thing. This had been a prediction of mine. I thought that New England eventually was just going to flip, was going to massively shift red. I didn't know which election was going to be. I did not expect it to be this
Yeah.
year, though.
No one did.
Especially with the polling we were getting out of there. But I was
sorry,
right
didn't mean
that
flips. I mean,
would eventually
like
happen.
probably. It probably won't go to likely, but Bristol County might flip.
All right.
Yeah, because my thing was I figured what happened with the Italians would eventually happen with the Irish, and it appears that has already started happening. So
All right, Alex Maddox for 2. Trump get involved in the majority vote now. Yeah, he has to. You have to get Rick Scott in there. You cannot deal with John Thune now. If he's and now
Yeah.
Mark Wayne Mullins opened his mouth. It's like these idiots got cared by Trump and they're already antagonized him. What a bunch of dumbasses.
All right, so I got some other things to say. So Hawley apparently supports Cornyn for majority leader.
Why? Why? I don't get that.
He probably knows that Scott doesn't have the votes, which he doesn't. That's obviously true. Unless Trump endorses him, but I don't think they'll sway anybody.
Well,
this is what they should do. They should come to a compromise because RFK doesn't want Rubio in the cabinet. Make Rubio leader because
I
he's
can live
got
with
broad
that.
support.
I can live with that.
That's what they should do. They wouldn't do that because Republicans aren't smart enough to do that, even though we just won this.
I can live with Rubio. I can live with him.
Yeah.
All right,
Also, you have to also
Yeah,
the
that's
Texas
what they should
Democrat,
what?
Also, the Texas Democrat Party chair has resigned.
Yeah, you're gonna be seeing a bloodbath in the Democrat Party.
I actually think what's going to happen. I actually think Beto's going to run for that chair. I actually think Beto is going to become the Texas Democrat chair.
Really?
I mean, he's already basically the king of the party.
I guess, yeah. He's the only one that actually do
Like-
remotely okay in the States.
I mean, he still, in a way, rules the party with an iron fist. Like, he is their god. And Texas Democrats, they basically, I mean, they come to him when they're running candidates. They come to him first.
I got to get going, so it was good being on.
All right. A Glitch TV for 2. Still in a sense of euphoria about the election. Yeah, I still can't believe these results. This is just crazy.
And I think Beto does excite more Texas Democrats than the average candidate.
Yeah, but I think this kind of just killed any chance of anything happening in Texas for a while.
Oh yeah, true. Oh yeah, true. And I'm not saying that if he becomes chair that the Democrats are going to start winning, but
The fact Cruz won him almost 10. Yeah, it's over. DB for 5. Will you live stream Trump's State of the Union in 2025? Yes, we will. Ben Sinix for 2. Look at Santa Cruz's Arizona shifts. Yeah, so we have a couple counties 100% in Arizona, and Santa Cruz, around the border, shifted 17 points Republican. Jesus.
I think what is it? Yuma shifted like 20 points to the right.
Yeah, it's going to when they count all the votes. So, Richard Head for 5. Republicans should invest heavily into locking down the Rust Belt, including Minnesota. Senate seats and governors, despite Rogers and Huffy rates within losses. I agree. Lock down the Rust Belt, then attack the Mid-Atlantic. Superior Carolina for 2. The New York Times Iranian group plotted to assassinate Trump. I saw that. Bailey Spangler for 2. Describe a Trump Baldwin voter.
Also, I think Door County is gone for us.
Oh yeah, that county's. It's like, yeah, Door County's just gone. There's nothing to talk about
I
there.
think that's where you have all your Chicago boomers.
Yeah, all the Chicago boomers go to the they go to.
They basically they're moving. I think what's happening. I think the reason why Wisconsin may not trend as right as other Rust Belt states is I think you have a lot of your boomer liberals in Chicago. They're moving up to Wisconsin because I mean, when you think about it, there's no part of Illinois that's along the Great Lakes, Lake Michigan in particular.
Chicago.
But like it's not a quaint little country town kind of place.
But yeah, they're all moving to like Door County, Bayfield, Douglas. But oddly enough, the Iron
because those places they're along the Great Lakes, but they're also quaint.
Yeah,
Chicago and its suburbs are not quaint. That's what the retirees want. So I think Wisconsin it could trend left, but still move right.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen, and some people bring this up in chat, I think Wisconsin, unironically, is just too white. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that, but, like, the biggest trends happen in urban cores and in places that are more minority or non-white. So, I mean, I could say, yeah. Lord Rhino for 2. Vermont swung heavy to the right at the state level. I saw that. American Nerd for 5. Rap, have you heard about some Kamala supporters are offing themselves because of the Trump win? Yeah, mental illness. Not good. Avery Holmes.
Oh, yeah, I probably shouldn't get into the stats, but
yeah, it's not good. Avery Holmes for 10. Does Kerry Lake pull the comeback off, or does Gallego maintain and lock up the seat? So, from what I could tell, we don't really know. I don't really know. Dilly Bod for 10. Kerry Lake is so close. Arizona pick up the pace and stop the ballot things. Razor Fist was right again. P.S. Love the work, guys. Keep it up. Well, again, with Arizona, we don't know. That's the thing. We don't really know how the rest of the vote's going to go. I think Lake does have a chance. She got a really good dump last night in Maricopa, but it's going to come down to Maricopa. She has to find a way to narrow that margin, which I think she will, but will be enough? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think again, actually, never mind. I'm not going to get back to that conversation, but
which conversation?
Oh, the one we were having about, I guess, the S-wording them, yeah. Themselves.
Thoughts of Susie Wallace.
And they're doing it over lies. They're doing it over lies.
Yeah, there's a lot of BS going around, and people are falling for it. Ben Sinnix for 5. According to Wikipedia, Fall River in a city in Massachusetts, voted for Trump. It last went red in 1924. What?
I mean, that's kind of the one working class part of. That's probably the one working class part of Massachusetts.
First time since 1924. Wow. I mean, exactly 100 years.
Mm.
All right. So, I think we caught up with super chats. Yes, we did. So, we got to talk about the, what was that? Oh, we're good. Okay. So, we got to talk about the current state of the House and how things are looking and Pennsylvania. You know, let's start the Pennsylvania Senate race because this is just ridiculous. Can Casey just concede? What the hell are they waiting on? It's over.
They're waiting for Philadelphia to be basically 100% complete.
But there's not enough votes there. There's not. They even said there's only 15,000 votes left. That's nowhere near enough. So, yeah, we're waiting on Philly. We're still waiting in Cambria County. There's some votes left there. And I'm just
there might be Allegheny stuff too.
I heard it's like Philly they're waiting on, but there's not enough votes there. They said it was like 15,000 outstanding in Philly. Like across the entire state, it's like 100,000 provisional ballots. But Mike for 2, I'm still shocked by state of New Jersey got that close. Yeah, I mean it was within what did that end up being? +6? That's nothing.
Harris +5, I think.
That's nothing. Yeah, it's +5 or 6. I mean, I can't get over this. Hudson County an 18-point shift. Just what the hell?
And Passaic flipped.
Yeah, did it actually officially flip?
Yeah, I think it did. Somerset didn't, but Passaic, I think, did.
Polite rude guy for 2. Steve Bannon should be next Attorney General of USA. No, give it to Paxton. Well, would Ken Paxton get the votes? That's a problem.
It sounded like it could be somebody else. I'm not sure.
I heard Bishop.
Dan Bishop.
I heard Bishop
Dan
was getting
Bishop
floated
might be.
around.
Probably.
You know,
I mean, he was also probably being floated around as like the Senate challenger to Tom Tillis, but
well, I don't know. I think Dan Bishop would be good as Attorney General, but I want Paxton. Or who's another good option for Attorney General? Because
Andrew Bailey.
Maybe Bailey. But the problem was like the Senate Republicans, are they going to vote for that? I know we got 53 Senate seats now.
I don't think Paxton would get the votes, and I'm pretty sure Cornyn absolutely despises him.
That's a problem.
So.
Like,
Trump probably knows this, so he may not want Paxton as AG anymore.
So I would say hopefully it's Bailey or Dan Bishop. I think those are the 2 best choices that are realistic.
Yeah. And I think we also got confirmation of the Commerce Secretary.
McMahon?
Yeah, Linda McMahon.
Yeah, so, I mean, those are some decent picks. I mean, I think Trump did pretty good with his chief of staff. Was it Wiles?
Yeah, Susie Wiles.
Which, again, that's not my first choice, but it's not a bad choice either. I think it's decent.
Bill Hagerty out of Tennessee is very likely getting a cabinet role. I don't know what, but...
Really?
Yeah.
So who'd replace him?
I don't know. It's probably one of the congressmen from Tennessee, but I have a feeling if one of the Nashville reps gets picked, then who's that women's sports activist?
Which one? Which one?
The one that goes to all the TPUSA events.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, Riley Gaines, that one.
She's from Tennessee.
Yeah, she lives in Nashville.
So
I mean, she went to Kentucky, but she lives in Tennessee. So she could run for Congress.
So maybe Andy Ogles, maybe?
I don't think Billy would choose Ogles. Billy's kind of establishment.
Or maybe Mark Green.
He might be more likely, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Riley Gaines, okay. I mean, would she run for the House? Is she interested? I mean...
I would imagine so. I mean, she's very passionate. I mean, she's one of the biggest activists in our movement. So I don't see why she wouldn't.
But I don't think I really want like that, because that to me screams to be like a Taylor Greene 2.0. You know, I don't know. I don't trust it.
I don't know. I feel like she'd probably be basically single issue. It's women's sports.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well,
I mean, she would win a primary with ease.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. Maybe could Robbie Starbuck run again? I would support him.
I think Tennessee has that law now, and I don't know how long he's lived in Tennessee now.
I guess. K-Cup for 5. A bunch of my internet friends are still so mad and scared that right now they aren't working or leaving their house. This is sad yet incredibly funny. Well, there's a lot of people just losing it. It's like, you guys lost. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of everything. So just chill.
Yeah, it is, because Project 2025.
You know what'd be funny, though? It's like, if this was actually like a grand conspiracy, like, oh yeah, Project 2025, that's what Trump's gonna do. That would be the most fun. They were right all along. It was a grand conspiracy. I hope that's what happens. It's not going to. I mean, Project 2025 wasn't even Trump's thing. I still don't get why Democrats try to say it was his. It's like, it wasn't. It was made by people that were surrounded by Trump earlier, but...
Yeah, no one knows what the Heritage Foundation is.
The far-right organization. Bears for 5. What about Mark Davis, potential attorney general? He is strong and has some good stuff to say to Latita James. No. Yeah, I guess more like Andrew Bailey. Andrew Bailey would do his job. Joe Longo for 5. New Jersey and here helped flip Passaic red. Still mystified by how close my state was. Also, it's pronounced Passaic.
Okay.
Passaic. Okay. Mark, hold on. Will Alaska repeal...
Trump won Springfield, Ohio.
He won... Wait, what?
Trump won Springfield, Ohio.
Are you serious? Clark County?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Clark County moved right, but no, Springfield, Ohio, the city itself actually went Republican.
The city itself won... It voted for him?
Yeah. Trump won the city itself.
Remember when everyone said that was the end of his campaign? That was going to cause a huge shift against Trump. Yeah, the city that stuff happened in, supposedly, the drama.
Yeah, Biden won it, by the way. Biden won it in 2020.
You know how much it's won by?
Like 9 or something. I don't know.
That is hilarious. Yeah, Columbus won right. Yeah, I don't think Blue Ohio's happening. Yeah, I think it's dead. That pipe dream is gone. Be done for 2. Harris only cracked 60% in 3 states. Let's check. Yeah, she only did. 1, 2. Yeah, actually 4 states. Only 4 states she got 40% of the vote in. And of course, DC. That's pathetic. That is pathetic. Walk Talk 21 for 5. If Trump was smart, he would threaten to use the you-know-what list to blackmail Democrats to do what he wants. No. Just
wait, is Linda McMahon actually, or McMahon actually married to Vince?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Lord Rhino for 2. Turns out, I can't read the rest of that because of YouTube. Well, I mean, the whole thing was it brought the issue to the forefront. It's like people realizing that, yeah, no matter what the rumors are, this shouldn't be happening. So,
apparently she actually was in the Trump administration before.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, she was in Small Business Administration.
FM for 10. 2026 must be the year of the Senate primaries. Mooney over Moore Capito. Wesley Hunt over Cornbread. Bishop over Tillis so that Roy Cooper can't take the seat. Also still confident in Arizona 24. Well, again, like with Arizona, I don't know. Because the big problem is what's left from Pima. That's the big question. Like, if it's early votes outstanding, she's done. If these are election days and they're more Republican favorable, she has a chance. But it comes out to Phoenix like usual, so.
Alyssa Slotkin yesterday got her Senate orientation book.
Who did?
Alyssa Slotkin. Very sad.
Man, we came close to beating her, but Rogers just didn't
I
run.
mean, I expected it to happen.
Yeah, I did too.
Of the Rust Belt one, she was most likely to win.
I'm still pissed off about Hovde, but still mad about that one. But he came close. Came close to beating Baldwin. At least we took down Casey, which, again, I cannot believe that. He's just not going to concede, isn't he? He's just not going to. What a crybaby.
He will probably not succeed. He'll probably won't be succeeding until Philadelphia actually certifies their votes.
I mean, this is ridiculous. The AP called it. The AP put up a good statement, by the way. They said, hey, we're estimating the amount of votes outstanding. Mathematically, this race is done. Gosh. K-Cup for 2. Anywhere on Hovde in a recount. I don't think they're gonna really do anything. I don't know. I have not heard much on that. I think he conceded, I believe.
Oh, I think Lake just won another Maricopa dump by 18. Lake won a Maricopa dump by 18.
Hold up. Let's see here. Can you send that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, she has a chance. Yep, she won it by 18 points. She won this vote dump by 18 points, ladies and gentlemen. Hold up. Let me get this up. Found it. Where's it at? There we go. Bam, got it. Yeah, so from this one vote dump, Kari Lake gained 4,000 votes from just 23,000 votes out of Maricopa. She won it by 18. That's more than enough for her to win, by the way. If she keeps it up, she's going to win. Holy crap, she's a chance. She actually has a chance. Kari Lake actually has a pathway now. Why are they only counting 23,000? Come on. How many votes are outstanding? Like 600,000? And they can count 4,000 a day or whatever?
Something like that. I don't know.
Just count the damn votes. This is stupid. I don't care who wins it. Like, this should not be the normal thing. It should be, hey, count the votes like Florida does. Be done. Lord Rhino for 5. Who's going to run for Georgia governor? Because Stacey Abrams is going to run again. Yeah, it's Stacey Abrams. She's running again.
Abrams is running for a third time. I thought Jason Carter would run. He might, but he probably would lose the primary.
I think Burt Jones.
Yeah, it's probably Burt Jones, and it's Jones versus Abrams. It'll probably be closer than 2022, just because Jones is more MAGA, but against Abrams running for a third time in a row, people are going to get tired of her.
Yeah.
So I think just by that alone, he'll probably win. Senate race is 50-50, I would say. Depending on the environment, Kemp will run. He could win, but it's not a foregone conclusion.
Yeah,
Just
but I think
because
he's a favorite if
just
he
because
runs. I think
yeah, I mean,
he's
just
a
because he's
favorite.
electable, and still it's probably going to be a fairly divided primary.
Sophia
Well, I
Locke.
say fairly. I mean, he'll beat MTG pretty badly,
Oh
but
yeah,
it's still somewhat divided.
but I think Trump made a deal with
And
Kemp. I think Trump made a deal with Kemp. Maybe he would support in the primary. We'll see
yeah,
though.
maybe.
Sophia Locke
I
gets
don't
for
know.
2. What do you think about McMahon? I don't know anything about it. You know,
I don't know if Trump would endorse Kemp at a primary, even if he would
I think he
maybe
would stay out of the
privately support
primary.
him.
I think he would stay out of it.
Probably.
Let's see. Apparently, Lake needs Maricopa. She probably needs around Geigo plus 3. Yeah. So right now it is Geigo plus 4. So I'm doing the math in my head right now. She's down by what is that? 39,000 votes now, and she keeps getting these vote dumps. Apparently, I thought this was supposed to be more Democrat. That's what they were saying.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know. I can't confirm for sure, like, if this is overperformance, but I think it is. Because I thought they were saying, like, this next batch was going to be, like, super Democrat. But, well, Lake plus 18. So she has a pathway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I was telling people, in case there was a miracle, vote for her anyways.
Yeah. She has
Fan.
She has a chance. She has a freaking chance. Builder Shed for 5. Do you think RFK might make another run in 28? What do you think about the idea of Nicole Shanahan running for California governor as independent? I would support that. Shanahan running, I would support that.
Shanahan, yeah, she probably. I mean, honestly, if she could cut a deal with the California Republicans,
I think they
and
will.
basically, yeah, that could make it close. I think. I mean, she's still probably. I mean, she'll still be a lot. She'll still be attacked for being MAGA aligned. So I don't think she would win, but it would be closer than usual. And also for Kennedy, and I don't think he's running for anything again. I
No,
think
I think
he's
this
probably.
would. Well,
I mean, he's also kind of old, so I don't.
he's old,
think
but also his whole thing of running was just like bring issues to the forefront, and he's done that now. So it's gonna be helping Trump a lot, and I think he's gonna be a big name in the Republican Party, anyways. So
yeah.
Walk Talk 21 for 5. Don Jr. nominated Alex Jones for press secretary. Yeah, no, he's utter clown. Hey, what's wrong with that? You want Alex Jones press secretary for even a day? I want to see that. Bailey Spangler for 5. Are you concerned with Georgia moving forward? The swing map in the Atlanta suburbs don't look that good. Yeah, so Georgia's a little bit of a concern right now. I would say that that's the one concern.
Georgia might go Democrat in 28, but I think we could easily make up for it.
We got to do better at Fulton. That's the Coleman Fulton. If we keep running at the margins with black voters, that should be.
I've seen a tweet that every time that we've won in the last few years is when Warnock was on the ballot.
Yeah,
and Warnock is up for re-election in 2028.
We'll see.
So,
Doug for 2. Will Sonia Sotomayor retire in Trump's administration?
No. I highly doubt it.
But I know Democrats, they're trying to. You see this? Democrats are saying, "Oh no, she should retire now, and we could force through Kamala Harris in the Supreme Court."
I mean, if she wanted to retire, she probably would do it now.
Yeah, but I think Republicans they would have an excuse then stack the court. Then I think.
Yeah, but then the issue is Manchin and Sinema.
Yeah, I don't think they would vote for that. I think Manchin's one final FU would just say, "Nope, not voting for it."
Yeah.
Same thing with yeah, I think those two. Even then, it's like if they get it through, that gives Republicans the reasoning to pack the court. So why would you do that? They would just say, "Oh, well, okay, we'll nominate 3 justices. What are you gonna do about it?"
And then they would vote again, and then they vote against it.
Yeah, it's like that would open a can of worms. I don't think they would. If they do, it would backfire badly. But Mike,
you think if they want bipartisan, legislation, abolishing the filibuster and packing the court.
Yeah, hey, they supported that. They're against a filibuster. All right, Mike for 5. I could ask for a better election night. I really wanted the popular vote, and we won it more comfortably than I was even hoping for. It's a mandate. Yeah, so I think this is a mandate. This gives Trump free reign to do whatever he wants. Because, like, it's not just he won the popular vote. He won by 3. It's be more likely by 2, but he had a majority of the vote. He can do whatever he wants now. So,
by the way, we should probably talk about the Senate Majority Leader election.
Yeah, I support Rick Scott. I'm not the biggest fan of Rick Scott, but I can live with him.
I will just be completely honest. I support him. He's not going to be the guy. He's not going to be the majority leader. Even if Trump endorses him, which he probably won't even do, just because he probably doesn't have the votes regardless.
Just dumbasses. You should be thanking Trump that you guys got the Senate right now. You should be thanking him. If it wasn't for him, they would have got crushed last night on Tuesday. I mean, they're gonna barely win the House. Are you kidding me? You're gonna barely win the House.
Apparently, we might get. Apparently we could get a House call today. But
I think we will.
Probably just California races.
Let's see. American Nerd for 2. Who'd be better at HHS? RFK or Ben Carson? RFK probably. Mike for 2. AJ should be Alex Jones should be press secretary on April Fool's Day. He should.
Honorable mentions. Honorable mentions. That last question. Dr. Oz.
Dr. Ooh, he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be somewhere.
I mean, he should be. I mean, who's the transgender? What? I think she's only assistant. She's not the self-secretary.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can't think
Levine.
of his name. Yeah.
Levine. Rachel Levine. Yeah. So, I mean, you could have, well, I don't know if RFK's going to be health secretary. It's probably
the health czar. That's all we know.
He'll be czar. I don't know if he'll be secretary. So I think you could see Carson and Oz be health secretaries.
Yeah, K-Cup for 5. I'll be taking questions from the lizard people first, but also you ask me the stupid question. You look like Puff, Alex Jones press secretary. Oh yeah, that'd be hilarious seeing him deal with the media. Builder Shed for 2. Absolute rights view of the what? What do you mean? Absolute rights view of the Constitution under Trump? Huh? Phantom Raider for 5. Hey, Rap, do you think we could capture the Senate seat in Michigan in 26? What should be our strategy in terms of gaining a stronger majority?
26, I think with turnout, probably not.
We don't know, like, here's what I'll say. We don't really know how the environment's going to look because with how bad Democrats are taking this loss, and it sounds like they're not learning their lessons. Like, there's some, like, Tom Suozzi going around saying, hey, maybe it was a bad idea going all in on this woke crap. But there's some Democrats running to MSNBC saying, no, we have to triple down on identity politics. So, I mean, I don't know.
Oh, by the way, Gage just brought up the Springfield, Ohio chart.
Yeah, Trump got a majority of the votes.
Yeah, Trump won Springfield, Ohio.
That's beautiful. Anyways, right. Doug for 2. Can Ossoff lose in 26? It'll be close, but I think he does against Kemp. Gerald Armstrong for 5. Make J.D. Vance the majority leader. John Adams was majority leader as president or vice president. There's precedent. Oh,
J.D. Vance is going to be vice president of the United States. I mean, he'll be the president of the Senate. So,
but no, like people bring up like he could be the majority leader technically. I think they're like that's what he's saying. Like I think John Adams was technically the majority leader when he was VP.
Yeah, but I don't know. That was 200 years ago.
I know, but there's precedent. I mean, listen. If we get someone like Vance, I mean, that might be the play. If we can do that, I would take Vance.
That'd be cool.
American Nerd for 3. Scott won't have the votes. We may have to settle on Thune. I think Thune killed himself. That was stupid what he said. What a dumbass.
Yeah, Cornyn is probably going to be majority leader.
I'm hoping for, like, Rubio at this point. Rubio should run. I'll support him. DB for 2. Who do you think will be the White House physician? Probably Ronnie Jackson again.
Yeah, Jackson.
Alex Maddox for 2. Charlie Kirk says Trent in Arizona favors small lake win. Well, I mean, Alice Intel, they predicted a lake win, and they were right about everything, so, I mean, there's a chance.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chance.
I think I was right. There was a lead surge. I didn't know if it'd be enough, but...
Okay, final vote dump out of Cambria County. McCormick is up by 38, hold on, what is that? 37,000 votes. He's got it. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
Just be done with it. This is stupid. A Builder Shed for 2. Civil War 2 in a few months. No. I think a lot of Democrats, like, especially the normie ones, they're not the Orange Man bad types anymore. They're kind of just, yeah, we lost. Not the end of the world. American Nerd for 5. Rap. Trump and Elon called up Zelensky. What do you think they talked about? Any of the war? Cherokee Bear for 2. Trump won Nevada. Well, yeah, he won. Mike for 2. Who chooses the Senate majority leader? I'm dumb. So it's a majority of the majority, right? I think that's how it goes. Yeah, I think it's the majority of the majority, I think. I could be wrong, but I believe that's how it works. It's not like the speakership where it's a shit show. Hey, Rap, thoughts of Rubio being Secretary of State's not happening. Not gonna happen. I mean, he's not a bad choice, but I can understand why some people are skeptical about it. I can understand it. Alright, it's a plurality of the Senate.
By the way, Catcherd actually brought up an old John Foon tweet from 2016.
Who did?
Catcherd.
Well, I mean, yeah, he was another Trumper back then. So why would you trust him?
Yeah, from John Foon on October 8th, 2016. Donald Trump should withdraw and Mike Pence should be our nominee effective immediately.
I mean, the guy's a head. Do not trust him. Do not vote for that clown. He does not deserve to be the majority leader. I mean, at first I thought he would have been the best of the worst choices, but now that he's telling Trump to go screw off, no, you have no right to say that. To the guy that saved your asses? No. Build a shed for 2. Rand is Senate leader. I think Shapiro's likely, PS. What? Rand Paul's not gonna be the majority leader. No way. No way. He's too libertarian for that.
Yeah, I don't think Trump likes him either because he never endorsed him.
Yeah, they don't like each other. They don't like each other.
Although Ron might have a role in the administration, though. At least
I think they're putting the Fed. That's what I heard. They're gonna try to get rid of Powell. But he's not gonna go away. He might get fired. I don't know.
Jerome's not resigning. He might get fired, but I don't know. Maybe the courts will step in or something.
I think Trump's gonna get rid of him and put Paul there. I mean, Ron Paul would be a good choice, I think. I mean, how old is he though? He's like 85, I thought.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, I would support that. Put him in the Fed. Put him in charge of Fed. Someone has a brain to fix that crap. American Nerd for 2. Which one is Tulsi best for, state or defense? I think state. I think Tulsi's best for Secretary of State.
Mm-hmm.
Lake might go down the path of Trump instead of Stacey and Beto. What? Mo Colbert said this morning that he thinks Bill Hagerty will be Secretary of State. Really? Bill Hagerty? Really?
Hagerty, I think he's kind of a neocon, so...
I don't like that. I like, he's not the worst, but, like, yeah, he's not the best at foreign policy.
Wasn't Pompeo Secretary of State, or...
No, we don't want Pompeo again, no. He was Secretary of State.
Yeah.
He sucked. Ted Budd for Majority Leader. No, he's not. He hasn't been there long enough. So it's not going to be him. Ron Paul might die soon. Well, yeah, that's the problem. Like, Ron Paul, he'd be a great choice, but I gotta look this up. How old is Ron Paul? I thought he was in his mid-80s. That's what I thought he was.
I think he's 89.
He's 89. I mean, put him in, like, an advisory role, but get, like, a clone of him. A younger version of him in there. Mike Dread for 2. We have 220 in the House now. I would take 222 this go-around. Yeah, so, speaking of the House, it looks like we're going to get it. That was kind of the point of the stream. We got off topic a little bit, but I'm looking at the math here. It looks like we're getting 220. It looks like we'll get just enough for majority.
Yeah, unfortunately, Joe Kent has lost.
Damn it.
Yeah, I called it last night. He's underperforming in every single county.
You just can't win that seat. I don't get, like, people like Joe Kent, like, they cannot get over the hump. They just can't.
I think the issue is that they see Marie as this bipartisan moderate.
Yeah, I guess.
And you see Joe Kent as like a MAGA extremist and election denier.
Yeah. American Nerd for 3. Who should be Secretary of Defense if not Tulsi? Flynn? Secretary of Defense? I don't know.
You know what? Honestly, Joe Kent should probably be in the admin as one of those.
Veterans Affairs, maybe?
Probably so. And if it's not Tulsi, then probably Joe Kent, because, I mean, he's never going to Congress. Unless he carpetbags to another seat. Which, by the way, speaking of which, Newhouse won in the fourth.
That guy's like a freaking cockroach. He's not going to go away. You can't get rid of him.
Oh, yeah, Newhouse is there for good.
That's just dumb. That's why I hate the Washington system. If it's actual Republicans voting, he would have done last time around. But no. Because they had that stupid primary system, we got to deal with them. Which, by the way, remember when everyone made a big deal with the primary predicting the election? Remember that?
And I think, so far, technically, Washington did move left, but barely.
Its system vote's outstanding, so...
Yeah, so it might swing back to the right a little bit.
Jinxie Queso fan for 2, Sydney Powell, no. Just no. SOVN for 27. Did you see how the world got cute after 24 years? Yeah, the whole world in 24 hours went from, like, a shit show to, like, oh, Trump's coming back. Let's get back to being normal again. Giga Chad for 5. Out of the Iron Range towns of northern St. Louis County, Minnesota, Biden won 7 out of 13. Trump won 10 out of 13 in 2024 and flipped Carleton County. Did he flip Carleton this time around?
He did.
You won it.
Klobuchar won it, though.
I'm surprised we shifted 2 points. Is that the Tim Walz effect?
Probably so.
I don't know.
I think if it weren't for Walz, I mean, Trump would have still lost the state, but it probably would have been by like 2.
I can't believe it was within 4 points. What the hell? I mean, every county's won right. Except...
Harris won it by like 4, I think. Walz probably added like 2 points to her margin of victory.
Yeah. Lord Rhino for 2. Trump to push for term limits for Congress. I don't think that's going to get through. But the thing Trump's going to do, which he doesn't need Congress for, is a bunch of government reform, like the administration.
When you have like several senators who have already broken their 2-term pledges.
Yeah, they're not going
to. My senator being one of them. There's no way they would vote for.
Yeah, Rod Johnson, I think, signed a pledge too. He's never gonna go away. By the way,
I think Johnson signed it. I think Rubio signed it. Paul signed it. Cruz signed it.
That pledge a pile of crap. It just meant to get voters. That's the reality of it. It's just a scam to get people to say, "Oh well, I'll be here for only 2 cycles, and that's it. You can get rid of me then." But no, they're not going away. So, Lee Zeldin will be a good Secretary of Defense. He's too focused on New York. I think he's gonna be focused on New York too much. So I don't really see that.
Zeldin should just be the GOP chair of New York.
He should. Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, the fact that New York is within 12 points now is just crazy. I can't get over some of these results.
Also, isn't Jamie Harrison resigning as DCP
Yeah, he's
chair?
retiring. He's getting out of there.
Yeah, so who's going to replace him then?
This is where I want to talk a little bit about this. I think Democrats are deep shit. I really think there's going to be a civil war in the next year within the party. Because you have people like Tom Suozzi, they're saying that this is what we did in 2024 with like the woke crap, the DEI, the transgender stuff. It's losing issues.
Yeah, they might still do DEI to pick the next DNC chair.
That's the thing. It's like there's some Democrats
they want a black LGBTQ plus woman or something.
That's the thing. It's like there's some Democrats are starting to realize, like Suozzi, he's starting to realize, oh, this is stupid what we're doing. It's not helping us. But like, if you know it's not working, why double down on it? It's clearly not going to work. And like states like New Jersey were competitive, for crying out loud. New Jersey, we might win it next year with Citarelli if he's running again, which I think he is.
That's going to be a competitive primary. He might not even get the nomination because Trump hates him. So
that's the thing, they hate each other. I completely forgot.
So I think there is another person running. I got to look, and this other guy might actually get the nomination. Let me get his name here.
Aaron Ratliff for 2. Will Trump crack 50% of the popular vote? It has not moved at all, even with California.
Oh.
So
okay, so the other guy in New Jersey is John Brannick. He's a state senator from the 21st district, former minority leader of the New Jersey General Assembly. He is endorsed by what?
Who?
Anthony Scaramucci. Oh God.
Oh no. Are you serious?
John Boehner. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, Trump's staying out of that race. He's staying out of that.
Yeah, and then there's Jack Citrelli. Okay, yeah. So you got to basically. Actually, there's a poll from June that has Citrelli leading.
Sarah's got the nomination. There's no way Trump's back in that.
It's Citrelli or maybe Ed Durr.
I don't think he runs again.
He already is running.
For what?
Governor.
He's running for governor?
He's already declared. Yeah, he already declared for governor.
I thought that was a meme. Are you serious?
Yeah, Ed Durr is running for governor.
I don't like. I like Ed Durr. It's funny what happened in 21, but dude, you're not winning that race. That's not gonna happen. Careful got for 2. You saw the libs saying that Trump, you know what? Yeah, they're losing their minds about that. Right guy for 2. Oregon voted left of New York and Illinois. It did. It actually voted to the left of Illinois. What the hell? Jinxie for 2. Lynn Wood. No Lynn Wood types. No. DB for 5. Will Trump be able to pass another tax cut bill like the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act with how slim the House will be? And we'll have to be a budget reconciliation bill. I think he'll get that through. I don't think that's gonna be the problem. It's gonna be stuff like immigration that we might have a problem with. I think tax stuff will be passed.
I mean, I think technically Trump's first order of business is basically executive orders on the border, and then I don't know, probably pardoning Hunter Biden.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of pardons and I think the three main focuses is a bunch of pardons, immigration, and government accountability.
He's probably pardoning himself, and then maybe Steve Bannon.
Oh, he's gonna, yeah, it's Bannon. It's be something like Bannon.
Alex Jones, Hunter Biden.
It's be people like that, and then I think he's gonna sign the. Didn't they say they're gonna sign the immigration stuff right away? Deportation.
Yeah, and I think they'll probably bring back the pipeline.
The what?
Because when Biden basically scrapped out the Keystone Pipeline, that's why
right.
That immediately, I think, caused for gas prices to skyrocket.
So it'll be stuff like that. I think he's gonna sign some executive orders on the administrative state to start firing a bunch of people. Because I think that's what he said in his video. Like, yeah, we're gonna sign this new bill that's gonna fire all these people because they're useless.
I think then there's the Garden of Heroes.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff he's doing day one. A lot of stuff. Would Trump pardon Santos? No, it's be like it's be Alex Jones himself, Hunter Biden, unless Biden does it, but he may not. I think Trump's gonna pardon him and be done with it. Jacob S for 5. The mainstream media say they have proof Iran plotted to kill Trump. Do you think that is real or a trick to ruin international relations / start a war? It's probably real. Cameron Full got for 2. Also, how's it looking for Lake? She got a really good vote dump, but we'll see. Aaron Rowlett for 2. 2024 is what happens when the GOP has a brain. Yeah, they have half a brain and they win by a lot. Mike for 2. President Durr 2028. No. Desert Carter for 2. Georgia analysis, the new pink state like North Carolina. I think we're cooked there in 28, if I'm being honest. Bill DeShedder for 5. Libertarian primary candidate Michael Reckenwald should be in charge of an economic role. I don't know who that is. Or any other Libertarian Party member. Also, Herrera 26. Yeah, real text. Is Herrera running for anything? Or no?
I don't know yet. I mean, I know he's said he probably won't, but
damn.
He could change his mind. I don't know.
Spencer Callis for 2. Do you think we flipped the Alaska House seat? Yes, I think it's done.
Yeah, it probably is still going to go for ranked choice voting.
Yeah,
because I don't know if he's still going to get a majority. Speaking of which, Maine second.
Maine second is a shit show, right? I have no clue what's going on there.
I mean, Golden's probably still going to win, but
so I guess there's a bunch of lawsuits about to be pending. I don't know what's happening there. I think
there's some lawsuits, and I think they're going to probably decide to win for ranked choice voting.
What a mess.
Or they'll try to. I don't know what they're doing.
Bomb for 5. It's hilarious to hear Lichtman blame misinformation driven by Elon's purchase of X as why he was wrong. Dude, it's broken. Did he actually say that? That's what costed him the prediction? I wouldn't be surprised if the guy's lost his mind, but like, blaming Elon? Really? Because he bought Twitter? Really?
Check the chat.
What? Let's see. Hold up. Okay, Eric Daughtry. Let's see. Okay. Kari Lake pretty much has to get 53% of the remaining total ballots to win in Arizona. I think she might have it. I think she has a pathway. I mean, this is not that far-fetched. If she's getting 58 in Maricopa, which again, these are some good dumps for her. It may not be consistent, but how do you think this is going to end up? Do you think it's going to be like, can Lake win? I mean, this is tricky. I don't know. Jackson Bass for 5. Trump's going to get pressure to do a national voter ID. It's going to be hard as hell, especially in California, but it has to be done. Yeah, he might try something. The DOJ might launch some stuff. I don't know, but we'll see. Dustin Carter for 2. Why cook Georgia 28? The northern Atlanta suburbs went right. Yeah, but the rest of them went left. But I think it comes to Fulton. If Republicans keep making up ground in Fulton, they'll be fine.
I think for Lake, he's probably, if he wins, it's basically by like the bare majority.
Yeah.
Like, or like the bare, how do you say it? It's
the bare minimum.
Bare minimum.
Yeah, well, Trump won by 6 or whatever.
Yeah, she'll probably still lose Maricopa.
Yeah, probably. Cameron Full got for 2. To be honest, I'm surprised Wisconsin was the smallest win. Well, when you look at it, Wisconsin's actually the most white state of the swing states. So that might explain it. I think Kari Lake will lose by a similar margin as 2022. It's either gonna be that or she wins. I'm looking at the math here. I think she has a pathway.
If she loses by the same amount as 22, my goodness.
With Trump winning by 7 or whatever. He's up by 6 right now. He's gonna be up by like 8 points when it's all done.
Well, I mean, we'll see what the remaining ballots do.
Well, these are going to be more Republican leaning. So, and Trump's already outrunning her by 8. American Nerd for 5. Rap, do you think Trump will bring back Schedule F to get rid of bureaucrats in the government? Also, Ed Dare for Secretary of Transportation. Yeah, he's going to do Schedule F again. Get rid of these people. Half these people don't even do anything, so why are they here? Get rid of them. There's no reason to keep these people. They're incompetent, get out. Not that complicated. Okay, 54 Senate seats would be huge, and Lake is a Trump loyalist too. Yeah, 54, that means no matter what happens with those 3 idiots in, like, Mullen now. We gotta worry about a guy from Oklahoma, for crying out loud. No matter what those idiots do, we got 4. We have a leanway of 4 seats, so.
I mean, what else? Okay, so there's Free, Mullen, and then there's Cassidy, there's Tillis.
Yeah, but most of them, they're gonna be threatened by a primary. So, I think they're going to be in line.
I mean, Capital, probably.
SOVN for 65, which is for Swedish currency. The Hunter pardon is low-key genius. The gun charge she's been nailed for is unconstitutional. ATF garbage. Also, I'm not reading the rest of that. Also, the right is in the EU is popping off. Oh, gosh. Red code for 2. Arizona's the tedious capital of the U.S. by far, and Trump's going to win by, like, 8. Has TDS, but he's going to win by 8. Or whatever it's going to be. DB for 2, will Vivek get an important position in the cabinet? It's either he's an economic advisor or he gets, like, the Senate seat in Ohio. It's one of those two. Which I think he might want the Senate seat. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. We will see. We will see. Dustin Carter for 2. Kemp for Georgia Senate 26. Jones for governor. Any legislative flips? Maybe Pennsylvania. Because Frank Burns barely won, the pro-Trump guy, but the TS capital is Washington and Maryland. Oh yeah, it's DC. But like for a Republican state, it's Arizona. Easy. A lot of McCain types. For the first time in 80 years, Iowa and Wisconsin didn't move by the same numbers. Yeah, that's crazy. The New York Times said it may be difficult to pass Trump's tax cuts since Senate Republicans care about deficits. Well, I think what's going to happen is they're going to have, Elon Musk is going to be the efficiency guy. So they're going to do a lot of government spending cuts. So, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, they care about spending now, really? They didn't care when Biden was president. They were like, oh no, pass this stuff. But the second a Republican gets in, they're like, oh no, we have to now we can't do tax cuts. What a bunch of idiots. Bunch of dumbasses. Replace Tillis with Hudson. That'd be a good choice. Lord Rondo for 5. If Trump won 64% of natives, what does Alaska look like? That'd be like R plus 30. I don't think he did. I know I saw that number floating around, but plus 30? That's pushing it. We won the Alaska seat. Yeah, we did. Remember when you said Arizona had no hope? Well, because I thought it was done. But turns out Republicans are looking pretty good in Arizona now. Even Kari Lake might win. Now, she underperformed Trump by 7, but yeah. Florida's more Republican than New York was Democrats. Yeah, Texas, the same deal. Pompeo was outstanding Secretary of State. No, he wasn't. He sucked. He sucked. American Nerd for 5. Rap, what do you think would happen if DeWine decides to go against Trump, or behind Trump advances back and appoints Matt Dolan to the Senate seat? I don't know, but DeWine's career would be dead. So, I don't think he would. I don't think he's that dumb. Dustin Carter for 2, F in the chat for Kent, and Maine second. Alaska repealed ranked choice voting. Did they repeal it finally? Good. The scam that Murkowski pulled was ridiculous. Just dumb. Really dumb. Is House majority guaranteed? Yeah, so right now I'm looking at Decision Desk right now. And let me get the map up. So right now it's 216. We need 2 more seats. And we're up in like 5 of them. So we got it. And we may flip a couple more in California, like the 21st. We may actually pull this one off. He's only up by 1. We'll see. Dog It Out Syndrome for 5. Trump should hold a thank you tour like he did in 2016 after winning. Everyone misses the rallies. I think that was a rumor that he was going to do a bunch of rallies. Like a bunch of thank you rallies. I thought that's what he said. I could be wrong, but... Why is Alaska still counting? To be fair to Alaska, it's a big state, and it's very isolated. So I'm not really giving them crap for taking a little bit. Not really fair to them. Cameron Full got for 2. We need mandatory apology forms for white women. That's real. That is real. Can he still win the popular vote? Trump's got the popular vote. He's won it. He's already at 73 million. And even with them counting votes in California, it's not changing much. So, and there's votes outstanding like Utah, Arizona's got some. So yeah. Trump's gonna win the popular vote. It's a matter of how much. Looks like it'd be 2 points. We'll see. K-Cup for 2. Decision just in that one moment, Dems had House Hope. What? Oh yeah, for a little bit they had a chance, but then... I remember this, yeah. On election night, they had a chance. But then the results came in. And they took the majority. You saw the exit polls where Trump won 64% of natives? I call bullshit. There's no way he did. There's no way he won 64% of natives. Like, how much did Menominee swing by? 3? Yeah, no, it didn't. That's bullshit. The New York Times and Decision Desk still haven't called the Pennsylvania Senate race. Well, the AP did. So, the AP called it. And Fox News did as well. I don't get it. Lord Rhino for 5. Is it just me or does Biden look younger and less demented? Did he play it the long con? I don't think he did. I just think he's so happy that he doesn't have to worry about being president and then, you know, Harris lost. That's probably what happened, but... Reasonable to sim for 5. What's so good about 3 and 4 failing to Florida, I think, is that those will make libs leave and not... The mention is going to continue going right. Love it. Well, yeah. These referendums failing help Republicans, because these Democrats will just leave. They're just going to leave if they can't, if these referendums fail, which they did. Let's see. I think it's sundowning. Well, yeah, we talked about it a couple months ago. Probably is. Probably is. He had the weight taken off his shoulders. Yeah, he doesn't worry about anything now. Kansas, Utah, and Georgia will be blue states. I thought Kansas moved right, didn't it? Yeah, I mean, come on. Kansas City moved right. Yeah, Wichita. Yeah, it's not. No, that's a bunch of copium by Dems. Utah, we still got to see. Oh, of course, the Mormons did shift right or left. Of course they did. Biden was the worst president in my lifetime. Oh yeah, easily. Joe Biden's sundowning wants sundown towns. Oh, gosh. K-Cup for 2, 2024 highlight, the Fox GOP debate that did nothing. Yeah, that was the biggest waste of time ever. Why have the debate? Why? You gain nothing from that. You went against the Orange Man. You still lost by a lot. So, you did nothing. You accomplished nothing. Oklahoma natives are Republicans. Well, yeah, that's part of it. That's probably why they, yeah, that explains it. Oklahoma. Which deep red states do you think will turn blue down the road? I think Utah. I think Utah is the one state that we have a problem in. The Mormons, I don't get what they're doing. Hey, Rap, here are the vote margins for swing states. Trump won Georgia by 117,000, Pennsylvania by 141,000, Michigan by 78,000, Wisconsin by 30,000, Arizona by 161,000, and Nevada by 49,000. Well, we still got votes outstanding in Arizona, so you don't really know. Utah could go blue. Well, I think Utah is the one state we have concern in. It's always the Mormons. Always the Mormons. Mormons aren't going left. We got a lot of Californians. No, Mormons are moving left. We know for a fact they are. Not every Mormon, but a good chunk of them. They're moving left. They crushed Ronna in the debate. Oh, yeah, he did. I remember that. And, like, then Ronna threw a hissy fit after the debate and then, like, said, oh, if you're the nominee, we're not going to support you. It's like, yeah, you're the RNC chair. You're not supposed to say crap like that. Not supposed to say stuff like that. Does Arizona, Idaho, Nevada yet, they move right? Well, because they don't have as many Mormons as Utah. That's why it's like, Utah's moving left because of Mormons. I know that, like, Wyoming and Idaho, they got a good chunk of them as well, but yeah, you look at the counties right next to Utah, it's swung left. And they have more Mormons here, so. Cameron Full got it for 5. As much as I like Trump, if Biden and Harris were even a mediocre administration, Trump and the MAGA movement would be dead. They flew too close to the sun. I don't know. Don't know about that. It does place fake moderates Utah. Utah could go potentially blue. Yeah, it could. Especially with useless guys like Spencer Cox. Funny last name, by the way. But I mean, you have Republicans like that. Like, really? How is it we won Arizona by such a large margin but lose a Senate seat? Well, we don't know yet. Kari Lake has a pathway in Arizona. It's not, I think it's like a 30% chance, but it's still there. We don't really know yet. She was not the best candidate, but she looks like she has a chance at least. So. What blue states should we focus on flipping now? New Jersey. New Jersey and Virginia. And I guess New York. Like this whole area as a whole. Connecticut, New Jersey, and New York, and Virginia. These 4 states target. Throw everything you can at these states. Of course, focus on the Rust Belt, but if we can expand the map into New Jersey, I mean, we only lost it by 6. And it's clear that we have a chance here down the line. Throw everything you can at these states. Also, New Hampshire. I mean, it was within 3 by some miracle. I don't know how that happened, but the Northeast as a whole, it might be good for Republicans. You think we should try to put money in Illinois? Wait and see. Put some money and just see what happens, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy just yet. Maine 2. I think Maine did not shift right. I'm surprised. This is the one state that I'm surprised about. Not shifting right. Like, it didn't move. I don't get that. It just didn't move. Minnesota, I guess. General Hydra for 2. Dude, look up Nebraska 2nd. Yeah, I know we lost it, but Trump did better there for somehow. Like, Harris was such a shit candidate that she did worse than Biden in Omaha. Yeah, like, only by half a point, but still. How do you underperform Biden in Omaha? One of the most Democrat-trending cities in America. How? SOVN for 27. Left-wing reaction to Latinos have been crazy. Oh, yeah, they've lost their minds. They're blaming Latinos for this defeat. It's like, blame yourselves. You're the idiots that lost this race. Maybe talk about the issues next time, instead of talking about crap no one cares about. Hey, Rap, should we run Hera Butler for Washington 3rd? No. Do not run that. Why is DeSantis just refusing to call Pennsylvania Senate? I don't know. I don't really know. I should have never clowned on point politics. Well, he got right, yeah. Mostly. He did overstate Republicans a little bit, but he had the general prediction right. So. All it took was for Chicago to move slightly left and Illinois was under 10. No, actually did not move slightly. I mean, this was a 11-point shift. That's not slightly. That's a big shift. Rap, in 2028, do Democrats run Shank Yogurt? I don't think can run. He can't. He's not a naturalized citizen. Oh, he wasn't born in America, I should say. Charlie Howard for 2. North Carolina needs a primary Tillis where he loses seat. Yeah, get rid of Tillis. He sucks. He may just retire, but... Rap, do you agree that Don Bacon is a bit of an electoral juggernaut? Yeah, but that's not really saying much. You know, Trump only lost by 4. So, yeah. If Democrats were smart, who would they nominate in 28? Josh Shapiro, but they won't. They're going to get cocky and pick some shit candidate. Because Shapiro is, well, you know. That's a Democrat Party. Did the Illinois color counties move so much? Yes, they did. They moved far to the right. Like, I'm surprised by that. Like, it wasn't just Chicago. It was the suburbs that shifted right. Hey, remember when everyone said that Trump was such a shit candidate for the suburbs? Yeah, about that. Trump looks pretty good in the suburbs right now. Gary, Indiana's with an 8. That's crazy. You think Ciscomani has a chance to win? Yes, I think he's going to win. A glitch Evie for 2. Imagine the Vance landslide against AOC. Yeah, against AOC. Yeah, I think he would probably win easily. Surely they will. They won't pick Shapiro because he's, well, yeah, that's why they're not going to pick him. It's dumb, but that's their reasoning. They don't think of policy or, like, electability. They think of, identity. It's dumb. Mike for 2. I think Whitmer's their 2028 pick. Might be. All right. If anyone got more super chats, more questions, concerns, comments, or just want to support the channel even further, begin sending last-second super chats, folks. Last calls for super chats. Michelle Obama. Obama's not going to run. I think Vance could stay as VP for whoever the presidential candidate is. No, he's going to run for president. I think he's a successor. I think he is, at least. SOVN, also shout out to Dearborn Muslims for the funniest W. Yeah, Trump won Dearborn. I think he won it. Right? I know he came close to winning Hamtramck, but... GOP supermajority in the New Hampshire State Senate. Really? A supermajority? Really? Wow. They might, yeah, the governor of Maryland they might pick. Wes Moore? They might, if there's, at least somebody like Shapiro or Moore, if they're smart, but this is the Democrat Party. They don't learn their lessons, so. K-Cup for 5. It doesn't matter who the Democrat nominee is in 28. They still have to get on the debate stage with Vance, who truly is the next generation. That's the thing. You can't run some boomer Democrat that doesn't know what he's talking about. You need someone with a brain to go against Vance. So. New Hampshire could zoom back to the right with Kelly Ayotte. We'll see. Do you think Sununu will run in 28? No. Alright, I think we're on the stream here. If you guys did enjoy today's stream, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. So, the House is looking pretty good for us. I think we got the majority, 221, 222, somewhere in that range. Okay, hold on. Super chat. Charlie Howard for 2. Will the North Carolina GOP recover next election? Yes. I just think it was circumstances for why they lost. Or they didn't lose, they just underperformed. I just think if Robinson dropped out of the race, they would have lost the governorship, but it wouldn't have been as bad. It wouldn't have been as bad. So. Rap, imagine they do run Shapiro. But a pro-Palestinian person runs a third-party campaign. Well, at that point, it may not be a big issue. That's the thing. We don't really know. But alright, we'll see you guys in the next stream, video, or wherever you see me at. Godspeed. Oh, sorry about that. So Godspeed to all of you.